of the two Minardi drivers throughout free practice. This is 8th on board.
It's all done in one short of top gear, depending whether you've got 6 or 7. It's amusing. I mean, Silka's now done so many racetracks that he's absolutely really getting them hooked up, no doubt about it. But neither Herman nor Bernie have ever...
In data over to Bridgestone at a crucial time of the season. We ride through 8 though with Felipe Massa. No shortage of bravery with this young man.
Championship, 3 apex of the corner in 5th gear, around 280 kilometers an hour, very high speed corner.
Пока, по крайней мере, ничто их не торопит. Может быть, небольшое лукавство, конечно, инженерам хотелось бы уже иметь машину. Сейчас Тонио Масса, о которых мы говорили, все-таки FIA несколько дней назад выиграла суд у своих же собственных комиссаров, которые тогда разрешили Рено использовать демпферы. 7-го места и 2 очков в дебютной гонке в итоге Кубица лишился, а получил их Михаэль Шумахер, хотя и сошел с поломанным.
180 miles an hour on the way in. You must kiss the next 3 apexes at 160 miles an hour. Traction control helping him apply
Years old. This is turn 8 for the first time then on board with Vettel.
See his head leaning, and Coulthard happy with the balance of his car. Just the slightest lift. He said, I tried to take that flat out this morning, it won't quite go. No doubt about it, Jarno. Just the way he blends the car into the corner. He's a very emotionally driven man, very strong opinions on approaching when he did that faster time. Buries it in, back of the car, quite stable at the moment. Oh, nothing left there in terms of...
Really passionate about his racing is Robert Kubica, but his performances certainly in the last few races have marked him out as a... Make a big difference between making it and not making it. On board with Nakajima through turn 8.
The Williams have been looking to the right-hand side, just slightly wide in the first apex intentionally. He's having to play with the throttle through.
Now in the middle sector, here we go through turn 8.
Touching the ground all the way, but they're in turn 8. They're at speed, so it might distract him a little bit. Still, he's fighting the back end of the car, but he got away with it.
It's tended to just let the track come to the car rather than try and chase the circuit. And it's a really interesting thing. You see a lot of drivers and engineers and the
Apexes, they missed the first one and just hook up with the next three. That corner could really hurt the right front tyre. Red Bull, a good old mixture in there. Here's turn 8. It's the one that's ripping their necks off.
Martin said he drives like he's got his granny in the back. He's such a smooth driver, it's fantastic. Even through turn 8, unlike some of the other drivers, he's not resting loads as he approaches turn 8. Let's see if he has a lift, maybe a slight hesitation, a lot of kickback in that steering wheel. You don't see that so much in the broad.
Is the high temperatures around the exhaust areas, and there's also electrical components. For example, we understand, talking about temperatures,
Button starts from the dirty side of the grid, directly in front of him, also on the dirty side, starting fourth on the grid, his teammate Lewis Hamilton. He's also been speaking.
Let's listen and see if he's flagged.
No.
That was a courtesy lift.
Yeah, it was.